about today. Welcome to Family Day. We got a good one for you. Starting with a girl I always miss when she's gone, Sandi Richard. Come on in here. I miss you because of your hugs. Right? You're a good hugger.
So are you.
Good hugger,
You've had a lot of practice. Now, I know you like to have sort of family survival guides, survival kits.
Yes.
For when things get busy,
yes.
right? So we're going to talk about some of those recipes right now.
Yeah, and I think a lot of families are trying so hard to keep the stress levels down.
Yeah.
Okay, and so for me, I thought what would be fun today is to show some of my personal survival tactics for the holidays.
Yes.
So these are some of my very own that I could not live without.
Okay, so what do you do to make things easy for you? Starting with cheese?
Starting with cheese.
Let's start with cheese.
Okay, let's do the baked brie. This is one of my go-tos. So when somebody pops in, you've got baked brie. You've got this to serve them. Hello.
Oh, that's how it ends up looking?
Yeah,
I just thought you were going to bake the brie, so it's in a pastry and everything.
Pastry. Hello, everything's better in pastry. You know that.
Absolutely.
I like anything. Old shoes in pastry. Anything in pastry.
I'll take it.
Okay. So all you do nowadays is you can buy a sheet of pastry already rolled out for you, already ready to go. Now, what I do like to do is I like to put a tiny, 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 tiny bit of flour just on the surface.
So it doesn't stick.
So it doesn't stick. And if you've got engineered quartz or if you've got granite or anything like that, I do suggest that you do it on a wood board. It's a lot easier to work with.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So even if you can get inexpensive bamboo, those work great. So here's all you do. I love using a craft brush for this. You're going to cut this into 4. This will make 8. You can freeze these. You put them, you defrost them in the refrigerator. If you know somebody is popping in, boom, throw these in the oven. 425 for 10 minutes, 375 for another 15 minutes.
You want me to paint?
And you are done.
So I like the fact that you use a little craft brush. I mean, this just seems very, I feel like an artist right now.
I know.
I just love it.
I know. And check this out, what it looks like when you're finished. So you keep painting those.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how easy this is. You take a chunk of brie.
That's a huge chunk of brie.
It is. It's yummy.
That's good.
And here's what I love about this as well. I love the whole double duty aspect. If someone pops in for dinner, you can just make a salad with this.
Oh, smart.
Boom.
Yeah.
And you've got dinner, right? Or you've got these beautiful little appetizers that you put on a plate with a little strawberry wine sauce, which I just make with jam, a little wine and water.
Okay.
That's it.
That's it?
You drizzle it all over.
So the way you're folding it right now.
Yeah. So all I've done is I've taken this up on the corner. Okay. Make sure it's really pinched well. Now I will tell you, I always bake them on parchment paper. Yeah. And here's why. They will leak.
Yeah.
I have tried everything, they leak.
Well, that's a good leak, though. That's a leak of brie.
Leak. And so it leaks on here, and then you kind of scoop up the crunchy brie with it, and everyone's happy.
So good.
So you do that, so you pull this up. Okay. Like that. Yeah. Pinch all the way down really well. The egg will act like a glue and hold it together. Okay. You're going to end up with 2 long wings. You're going to take that. You're going to tie it in a loose knot.
Flop that over.
Flop that over.
Long wings. Tie it up.
Yep. And you stretch it. It doesn't matter. Once you've got that sealed, it doesn't matter. And then you take a few little pieces of almond. Okay. If you want. If not, don't worry about it. And just artfully place them. Yeah. Sometimes you can put a little fig in there and wrap that up inside with it. Some people put a little, you know, nuts right inside or jam right inside, and it looks absolutely stunning. And that is what it looks like at the end.
And that's how easy it is.
It's cool.
Did you tell us how long you bake these for?
Yeah. So you want it at 425 because you want to really brown the pastry. Yeah. So you want to do that for about 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on your oven. Okay. And then another 15 minutes at 375. Lower the temperature.
Perfect.
And it bakes and melts the brie.
Oh my gosh, that would be so good. Someone comes over and you give them that? That's impressive.
I freeze them like this on a sheet, throw them in a bag, pull them out to defrost them when I know someone's coming in and they think I'm Miss Wonderful. Yeah, they do. Really, I am such a cheater.
They're like, oh my gosh, Martha Stewart, excuse me.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's talk about these.
Okay, now this is a mega cheat.
This is a mega cheat.
Okay. These are the most delicious nuts and bolts, and what I love about them is they're really super high in fiber. So in the holiday season, we're trying to fill up, so it's a great snack to munch on. It's kind of your own secret little survival tactic. Right. So that you're not eating as much of the squares and the snacks and the sugary things that are going to really pack on the pounds.
So somewhat healthy for you. Yeah. I mean, you want to be, you can nosh on a lot of this and not feel that guilty about it, right?
And because it's basically high fiber cereal. Right. Essentially. Okay. And I don't even put salt in it. There's a little tiny bit of salt in the celery salt, but other than that, and in the Worcestershire, but other than that, there's nothing. Good. Okay. So when it's just the cereal, and if you use spiced nuts, of course, there's a little salt on those, or you can use plain cashews. Okay. So here's all you do. Melted butter. Yeah. I want you to toss in a teaspoon of celery salt. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get that aside.
Yeah.
And then we're going to throw in a teaspoon of garlic powder.
There you go.
Now, you can throw in a teaspoon of onion salt if you want, but it gives us the farts, so we don't.
Is that what onion? That's what onion salt does?
It gives us the farts? And we finally started eliminating it from the nuts and bolts because we're going,
what's going on here?
Why? We need a lot of fiber, so it's not the instant fiber.
Yeah, no, we wanted it to be a fun party, and now it's just a stinky party, right? So no more onion for you.
Okay, so leave that in there.
Okay.
And we're going to measure 2 tablespoons rather of Worcestershire sauce.
Okay.
I want to add a little bit of zing to this.
Right.
Okay.
This will give it some zing.
So we're just going to add a couple of tablespoons of that. Okay, and you're going to give that a stir.
All right.
Now, what I love about this recipe is that after you do this, mix it really well, you're going to dump all your cereal. I'll tell you what I've got in here.
Okay.
I've got 2 cups of Cheerios.
Yep.
Okay.
Are those the whole grain Cheerios?
You can use them, but
they look like them.
They're a little sweet, the whole grain ones.
That's
what
what
it does. Like I know it adds a little kind of nice thing with the spicy and sweet, and And then we've got
Here, I'll do this cereal.
2 cups of corn bran. Now, this is one of my favorite cereals. A lot of people don't even know it exists.
Yeah, I know this one.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's
Kids
good for
love it. It's good for you. It's yummy, yummy, yummy. Lots of fiber.
Okay.
We're going to add 2 to 3 cups of shreddies.
These are my favorite.
A lot of people like the shreddy, so I do add a little bit of...
I like the sweet ones, though.
Extra. Well, this is not... We're not going
These aren't
with
the sweet ones.
Not today.
Okay.
Not today.
All right.
And you're mixing that up. Now you're going to throw in as many pretzels as you like.
But we don't want to break these up?
I don't.
Okay.
I kind of like how they look. Like,
no, that's
I think
okay.
They look sort of pretty.
It does look very nice like that.
And then
you're
going to put in a cup to 2 cups of any kind of nut that you like.
Yep.
I sometimes put cashews when I want to make it super fancy.
Yep.
And now here's, I'm a big fan of anything that does 2 things at the same time.
That's right. Double it up.
Double it up, double duty. So what I love about these nuts and bolts is not only after you cook these, so you're done with the preparation, this goes in the microwave 90 seconds, stir.
Yeah.
90 seconds, stir. 90 seconds, stir.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. 3 times.
Keep stirring on the counter, and within no time, they're nice and crunchy and yummy like that. Okay?
Oh, very good.
They are delicious, right?
They are delicious.
What I love about the double up is you can get little Christmas bags, do this, and if you forget a hostess gift, boom, send somebody off with that.